We are back on the Callie Adventures world. It's been too long, gang. Last episode, we dug out this massive mine shaft using create contraptions, and today we're going to traverse it with a create contraption, our Deino head, which we also built last episode. And at the time, it looked like this. And once it's built, let's get Callie to come visit and see what she thinks. Maybe she'll have some ideas about how to make it safer or how to make it a little bit more user-friendly. Oh my god, I just remembered we also got last episode this guy. We got a shiny score bunny who I fully trained so we could fight with Callie as well. Look at him. Look at him. A shiny starter. We got a shiny starter while working on Deino Monorail. I feel like there's something there. We got to do something with that eventually. Maybe make like a shiny score bunny statue. Maybe that, maybe not that, but also maybe that. If you have any ideas, let me know. But I do feel like this Cinderace needs, you know, some sort of railway duty or something. Or I did find him over here. He actually wandered to me. So we could maybe have him be like over here as like a referee or maybe manning the create stuff. Maybe, are you an engineer? Is that what you're about? I can see that. Okay. All right. Yeah. For now, we're going to give you the title of Ironmonger. You know, you're going to be in charge of the iron farm for now, okay? Just as a refresher, in the last episode, we started with a mine shaft looking like this. Then, with the help of create contraptions, we completely destroyed it and we started to dig for real. I'm not going to go back through all the things that I learned during that process. Check out the last video if you're interested. But it was a doozy. There was a lot happening here to make a diagonal mine shaft. And once we were done, we were looking at a big hole just like this. Dangerous, unlit for the most part, and that's how we end up with projects that we can do better in the future. But we're not done here. Let's keep going. This is where the project was at the end of the last episode. The Deino head was in, and we were prepared to make it move. The next step was to craft the materials we would need for a rail line that would span the entire tunnel. I decided on a nice slashed blue loco metal. With my new building blocks in hand, I recruited Callie to help me place the supports. This is where the rail would go, and on top of it, our gondola would ride. Finally came the expensive part, and I did need Callie's help again for this because I ran out of both gold and redstone without her. I'm not entirely sure how many controller rails went into this project, but it was a lot. You may be wondering at this point, where is this mine shaft going? Why do we care? What do we need for it? In the long run, I want to convert this entire ancient city into a Deino sanctuary. We're not going to work on the sanctuary today, but we will be in the future. And if you have any design ideas, please let me know. Right now, the only build inspiration thoughts I have are on something like an old god city, like the waking city of Nyalotha, which is actually based on Necronomicon stuff, I'm pretty sure. So that kind of thing, something dark and twisted, but also maybe a bit draconic. While I was grinding out getting the rails in place and figuring out how exactly this whole thing was going to work, I did take the time to try to catch some Deino. I did lose a few, so that one day we can add them to a pasture in the sanctuary. Also, Sableye offers some secrets, that's all I'm going to say. One of the last things to figure out before we could put this all together and send our monorail off was that I knew we needed to turn the Deino head on a 90-degree angle somehow without, hopefully, completely rebuilding the whole thing. In order to do this, we had to do some precision rail control and geometry. Step 1 was making sure all the glue was perfect. Step 2 was getting into the corner of the rail instead of in the middle where it was currently. Wait, was there another issue? I don't remember. I hope not. Push. Okay. It's in position, I think. Next, I rotated its origin point so that it was on the other side of the rail so that we could have it go around the corner from its center. Now, if that doesn't make sense to you, let this be a lesson to do things in creative beforehand, because I should have obviously built the head after I knew exactly where it was gonna go. Pretty rude, just trying to do a little cut here. Wow, that arrow went perfectly through my head. I don't think I've ever seen that before. And the last thing, because I wasn't really sure this would work, was to make sure that everything else couldn't go wrong. I'm going to place all these analog levers, make sure that every rail is powered with 6, and I have one other thing to do down here, and that is to make sure that the end is actually finished. Right now it would just fall off, which would be really bad. And then we'll go for our first drive on the Deino Monorail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Counting with vert. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we go one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. We should be ready, and it should stop here, which is what I was thinking. I was like, oh, wait, we actually need to be able to get on and off. So you can't just make a continuous loop, me. All we need to do is make this thing the same. And hopefully there's enough power to start. Although, do we want to stop here? That's not what I was planning on. What we're going to do is we're going to turn this off. We're going to get rid of that lever, and I want to get our contraption sitting right there. Here goes nothing. Please don't let this go wrong. I want this to work so badly. Okay. No, everything's going to be fine and great and dandy. Ready, practice push. Yeah! Stop. Okay, now it's in place. Look at it. I want you to look at it. Okay, it's not doing great, you know, but whatever, it's fine. Let's see what it looks like from over here when I'm not in free cam. That was probably just free cam rendering. Yeah, that's pretty good. I didn't test at all that these would turn correctly, so I'm really glad that that works at least. And now what we could do is we could use redstone links to finish this circuit to get it running from inside, maybe? I guess I would have to dismantle it to place anything. I could get a link controller, but I don't really feel like doing that right now. Let me just make some redstone links. Okay, one redstone link here. Actually, can I place it here? Yes, I can. Well, I really should put it inside of here, but I don't want to do that right now. So we're just going to try and jump in. And I'll make this pretty at some point, but for now, I just want it to work. I just want to see it work so badly. We'll use a wood button, sure. That should give it a long enough pulse for it to get going. Ready, go. Oh, right. I didn't set this one to receive. Ready, set, go. Go. Oh yeah, we made it. Oh, we're moving. Oh my god. Yes. Let's close the doors for safety. Yeah, we need to hang it lower for sure. So that's something that we can work on. And it's kind of why I made this hole so big. Let me get a look. Oh, come on. That's pretty cool. Dude, I'm so glad we went this direction. Oh yeah, it really needs to go down though, huh? We need to drop it like 3 to 4 blocks even. That is doable though. That's not too hard. Okay, so we'll have to raise this up a bit, and we'll just lengthen this control rod basically. And then that actually should work. We should be able to do the whole thing from here. Now, can I put this on a control rail? Again, cool. We're not going to power. We're just going to take this and that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this and like that. And then we're going to raise this whole area up. We'll end up having that be the layer that is carrying our rails. And guess what? That should do it. We should be good. We need to make sure it's going the right direction. And we need to make sure it's set correctly. Always face toward motion. And we hope and pray that I didn't do anything catastrophic. Oh, wait, we need to glue. We need to glue. Turn it on. Okay. Can we get in? I don't know if we can. We can try. Ah, hey, put my stuff back in there. No, this is, oh God. I hope it doesn't actually break like this forever. We can do it. Come on. No. Come on. Come on. Yes. Okay, don't look at that stuff. This is, maybe it'll buff itself out. Who knows? And it's missing a block here. That's the contraption controls I was going to put in just for cool stuff. I don't really know if they do anything on these, but I wanted to put it in. This is awesome. Stop. Yeah. Yes. Oh my God. Oh, it is perfect. It's perfect. This is awesome, gang. I'm jazzed. I hope you are too. With the monorail working, it was time to bring Callie in and see what she thought. Callie? Callie? You're not Callie. Oh, and just a quick note, if you ever deal with that contraption bug of the copycat pieces sort of disappearing, I believe what that was the contraption starting in one rotation and ending in another. And it doesn't seem to be an issue anymore now that the monorail is staying on the rails, it's in its set places, and all of the controller stuff is all set up. Now let's get Callie's input.
First off, having to jump into this thing, really weird, okay? You need to have like a staircase up there so you don't have to jump. Second off, I would love to be able to see through the floor when I'm going down and not just out the front window. I think that would be really cool if it does not ruin the ambiance of your Deino head. And third off, I think it would be really cool if you had like another car so you can actually put all your items into that.
So you're telling me to just double the amount of work I did?
Pretty much, yeah.
I think it was you who recently was like, you have too many projects, Bert. Maybe pare it down. Make another Deino head.
You see, you already have one, so you just copy and paste it.
I could have it be like gondolas too, where like when you move one, the one down below moves.
That is true.
So there's always one there.
So there's always one at the top and always one at bottom.
Yeah. Okay. That you just gave me a lot of work, and I really just wanted like, I don't know, like good job. Pat on the back. Nope, it's perfect. No more amenities needed.
Well, the only other thing I would suggest, maybe put some chairs in there so you could sit on your way down instead of just floating in the air.
Oh my God. Here, ready? Here we go. Oh, backpacks are stealing stuff. Where'd it go? Look at that. Easy.
Look at that. Wow. Perfect.
I'm not putting the seat in right now, but I want to go one more time down. Okay. So get in there. No, don't close the door on me.
I won't.
Yeah! We're in.
Yeah, you really should have the start where you're inside and not out on the side. Though.
Oh, God, Callie. Oh, all right, you're right. When you turn around in here, it like doesn't know where your body is facing, I think. It does know where your head is, though. Your head turns, but your body doesn't move with it. And you look very... injured.
I just saw that on you.
You look like a lawsuit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With Callie's ideas in mind, let's make a couple adjustments to our contraption. The initiation sequence I was using at the beginning, it was a little bit confusing. I wasn't even sure how I wanted to do it, and I wasn't really sure what would work with the controller rails. So, you okay, Wooloo? That was a pretty big fall you just took. But if we go up here, we can take a look. Underneath the cart controller, we have a controller rail, and then we have this wireless redstone link connecting us into our controller rail to power the system forward. In here, I have this button. I think the way I set this up, I think I can break this. Yep, okay. So hidden inside of our gondola, we have our hidden wireless redstone link next to this button. And this is what will allow us to turn it into a contraption and send it along. I believe. I hope. It's been a while since I've been here. Let's put this back. If we click this, we go. And there you go. So now it's all cleaned up. It was the same principle before, but now it's much more user-friendly. But look at it go. The great Deino head into the sanctuary. Oh, another thing I did update with Callie's request was the see-through floor. And I think what we'll do is we'll either find a spot to put some storage in here above or in the walls even, because we do have these neat blocks from, I want to say Create Deco. They're basically vaults, but they're slightly different. Let's take a look at them. It's these shipping containers. So I think we could use a gray shipping container. We could pop those in as either maybe pillars next to the door or something. I don't think I'm gonna do like a chain of heads like Callie might have meant, but we might do a second one. We'll copy this, paste it down there, and then whenever one of these goes, the other goes. And then we could always have one at each exit. That to me makes a lot of sense. But what ideas do you have for the Deino Monorail? Leave them in the comments below, or just pat me on the back like Callie didn't do. That'll do it for today, but next episode we will focus on prettifying this whole mineshaft, I think. We might have to do some farms in between, actually, because there's a lot of blocks there, and I don't really have many farms except for an iron farm. And even that one is exceedingly slow. So, yeah, maybe that's 2 episodes out. We also don't have a food or XP farm, so like, we could use some infrastructure. Yeah, probably that next episode. Let's see if we can get a good look at it from in here. If I just go like that, Oh my. And then we can just follow the gondola along. Doot, 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 doot. And up the great mine shaft rides Vert in his Deino head. Whoa! That guy tried to kill me and that's why he died. We gotta light this thing up. This place is dangerous.